Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Rustbelt Collector here, and today we are looking at probably my most anticipated TVC figure for the entire year of 2020, and honestly even of 2019 when they had announced it, and I got super excited about this figure. This is awesome. So today we are going to be unboxing this Hasbro The Vintage Collection, The Mandalorian, from the Star Wars TV show, The Mandalorian. A little redundant, but what can you do when the name of the character is technically the name of the show? So, like I said, I'm really excited to open this guy up. We'll take a look at the packaging here first, and then we will go and open it up and take a look at the actual figure himself. First up right here, you've got this really nice picture for the card back. I think they made an excellent choice with this shot from one of the opening episodes where he's walking through the market on that one planet. Really awesome card back picture. Nice orange label here, and of course the Mandalorian logo up here where it tells you which line this is from. And then there is the character in the bubble. Looks really nice and looks amazing on display. And on the back here, it's just the current wave. You've got the Mandalorian, Cara Dune, Stormtrooper, Clone Trooper. That's the current wave, and then this is the previous wave. And unfortunately, I couldn't get the Remnant Stormtrooper. He was sold out on Hasbro Pulse, and I was going to order Cara Dune, and I didn't for some reason. I forgot to add her to the cart when I bought the Mandalorian, and that kind of sucks because I don't really want to pay shipping twice for her. So hopefully I can find her somewhere else for retail price. I'm not really going out and toy hunting stores anymore just because of the whole the current world events, shall we say. I just would prefer to avoid going out to stores unless I need to, because nobody really wants to get sick these days, and that is totally understandable. Hopefully all of you are staying safe, healthy, and washing your hands frequently. But with that all said, let's take a look at this figure out of the package and see if it really does live up to all the hype. And here he is out of the package in all of his Mandalorian goodness. I already, just out of the box, I love the sheen that they put on his helmet. It's something that they really didn't do with the Black Series version, but this one, his helmet just looks so good. Like, it looks like Beskar, from the show itself, actually. But anyways, yeah, here he is. He's got all his armor bits from the early scenes in the series. He doesn't have the replacement shoulder pad, I think, that goes on this arm. He doesn't have any of the other Beskar pieces that he gets later on in the series. Spoiler alert, but if you haven't seen the series, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You should go see it. Watch it right now. Go buy Disney Plus for a month and watch it right now. But yeah, this is his early appearances. It's honestly the armor set that I prefer for him. I'm just kind of partial to like the cobbled together look of it. I like that it's all mismatch. I like that he's got like the Scarif Trooper pad here and then the Scarif Trooper shin guard there, just all cobbled together, mix and match, and it just looks so good in my opinion. But I don't hate the Beskar upgrade. I really hope that they make a Beskar upgrade TVC figure. That would be absolutely amazing. So hopefully something like that gets released soon, just because that's already what he's wearing. So if they want to keep up with Season 2 of The Mandalorian in terms of action figures, they will need to release one very soon. I did see the Black Series one, and it looks awesome, so I might be picking that up too. But anyways, back to this figure. This is the figure we're talking about today. He is awesome. So in terms of accessories, he comes with his like holiday special long rifle, disintegrator rifle. I don't know the exact terminology here, but really beautiful paint detail on this weapon. You can see the little gold lines here that are painted on. The tip is painted like a silver. There's gray here and then like the wood grain here on the stock. It looks really awesome. It's got this little peg here so that it can slot onto his back. Again, just like the show, and that looks really nice. And then he comes with his small little pistol. I don't know the name for this one either, but that also can be put right here in his holster. And again, it looks really nice. Like it fits really well. None of his armor or his weapons look bulky or awkward like some older figures did. The TVC line is just amazing. Like, I don't know, this is the best 3 3/4 inch Star Wars action figure line that we have ever gotten, in my opinion. I guess it's not really an accessory, but it should just be noted. He does have a hard plastic cape. It does have a little bit of flex to it. It kind of hides some of this really nice back detailing that they did. But, you know, you could always replace this with a soft goods cape. It's probably what I will do with this figure just because, you know, I can't leave well enough alone and I tend to customize everything that I get my hands on. But it is nice. It looks decently movie accurate and it doesn't get in the way of any of his posing, just the way that they have it kind of back off his shoulder a little bit. So that's nice. You definitely don't want like a hard plastic cape that gets in the way of everything, and this guy has enough articulation that could be a problem, but they seem to have done a good job of avoiding that. So for articulation, he has a double ball jointed head, which gives you a decent side to side, a decent forward, and a decent backwards, as well as, of course, a 360-degree swivel all the way around. For shoulders, he actually has really nice shoulder articulation. The shoulder pads tuck underneath the torso like so, and it gives you a nice 90-degree angle there, as well as, you know, if you ever need to, a perfect T-pose for the character. Moving down the character, he has a ball-jointed torso, giving a decent range of motion forward, back, side to side, the usual, and it's good for posing, especially, you know, I do the toy photography, so good flexibility on a small character like this is crucial to getting lifelike photos. Now the hips are just a standard TVC hips, the hinge and swivel at the thigh, which is really nice. I'm not complaining about that at all. It gives you a lot of range of motion because you can go out, you can go in, spin it around, and then you can go forward. And then this thigh swivel allows you to bring the armor up to where it should be. And then for the knee, you just have a single hinge and a swivel, but I have never seen a hinge and a swivel knee joint go that deep before. They added a really nice cut here, which gives you excellent knee articulation. Probably some of the best knee articulation that I've seen on a Star Wars figure yet. Usually a lot of them struggle to even get that far, or to a 90, but this guy goes well beyond that. I wish that they had done this with like the Scarif Stormtrooper, because from memory his knees like only go to there, and it's ridiculous. So that's really awesome to see a knee joint that is that well designed. And then for like ankle and foot articulation, you just have your typical hinge and swivel. That's normal, nothing to complain about, but there's always room for improvement. If they ever added like a rocker or something to the feet, that would be amazing. But until then, I'm really happy with the articulation range that they've been doing with these TVC figures. It is top notch. You know, I kind of forgot actually, but he does have arm articulation. Imagine that. So his elbows can go like that, which is really nice, past 90 degree in the elbow there. And then they do have the hinge and swivel in the hands. It can be a little tricky to get it down that far, but with a little bit of work, don't try to force it. You don't want to break it, but with a little bit of work, you can get that kind of articulation with it, and it works just fine. So yeah, overall, this figure is fantastic. I'm super happy to have it. I think Hasbro really did an excellent job with producing a accurate to the character figure, but also really producing an excellently articulated figure. This one is really sought after, so if you're able to get it while you can, because I can imagine his price will go up significantly as time goes on. But, you know, they always do repacks and, you know, things like that with their figures, so hopefully they will repack this guy sometime soon as well. As for the weapons, he holds them just fine. He doesn't have any issue with them falling out or anything. He can hold a pistol out like that, you know, just blasting away with his kind of western-y style 6-shooter pistol. And then also, of course, he can actually hold his disintegrator rifle really well, actually. You get the hand kind of down like that, you bring the elbow in, and he will hold this to his shoulder very accurately, like the way that you would actually have to handle a weapon like this. So if we just get this up there like that, and then tilt his head, yeah, just like that, he will hold this weapon really well. So that's just another testament of how good the articulation is with this figure. You know, you can get some really nice posing with him, and it doesn't struggle to do that at all. So again, I am really, really happy with this figure. I think it's probably my favorite TVC figure to date, honestly. So hopefully you guys can get the sense of just how awesome this figure is. I know I've probably said that 1,000 times in this video, And it's true. Like, this is a really excellent figure put out by Hasbro. The TVC line is going strong. I hope that they keep producing new figures and not just doing a bunch of repacks. Unless they want to repack the Rogue One Stormtrooper. If they want to repack that and send me like 20, that would be great. Hasbro, please do that. But yeah, this is a great figure. There's not a lot more I can say about it, so hopefully this review was something you guys enjoyed watching. If I ever manage to track down the Remnant Stormtrooper or Cara Dune, I will be sure to do a review of them as well and kind of do like a lineup comparison just for heights and things like that. But until then, I am going to wrap up this video. Link down in the description to my social media as usual, where I do toy photography, things like that. You guys can check that out if you would like. If you feel so inclined, please like, share, comment, subscribe. You add this to your MySpace account. I don't know. Whatever you guys feel like doing. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers as well. I just realized recently that we crossed over that threshold, so that will be really awesome. Once I get to 1,000, then I'll start doing like live streams on here as well. YouTube doesn't allow you to do that until you reach the 1,000 subscriber mark, so that's a thing. But until then, I will keep uploading videos fairly regularly up here on YouTube, just as I have always done. If you guys have any suggestions, I might be able to make them, so leave a comment down below if there's a video that you particularly want to see, and I'll see if I can maybe make it happen on here. As always guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.